Oh shit, we back. So hi, welcome back to the Sythen Lounge. Go ahead and grab yourself a drink, sit down while we talk your mind out. I don't know what we're talking about. Spooky, what are we talking about?
I don't know. I finally got the Astro Train, and I like him.
Yeah, everybody keeps saying like he's very, very much a mixed bag. A lot of people are saying he's actually really good, and then like the other half of them are saying he is absolute.
Like I had to put him next to Siege Astro Train for like the side by side for everything, and I like both, but they do very different things.
Exactly. And now that said, though, I will at least agree with one thing that Brick said that it's slightly annoying that this thing is supposed to be an 86 figure, but it looks nothing like how he actually looks in the movie.
I think that's the biggest point of contention with it is like the more you look at it, the more like the proportions scream G1 toy, not
It's my boy! It's my boy! Do you need the link? Do you need the link? Message me on Instagram if you need the link.
yeah, like he's a fun toy. It's just if you want a G1 accurate Astro Train, it's like
Yeah, and I've noticed that a lot of people are now trying to spin around and say, it's just not possible for us to get a G1 accurate Astro Train in the main line. It's 100% possible. We
the
just gotta, not fucking nitpick every single one we get.
I guarantee you, if they release this under the toy colors first, nobody would be bitching and moaning about
Oh
Astro.
no, not a single fucking person.
Like the moment it comes out in G1 toy colors, everyone's just gonna be sitting there just, yes, we love Astro Train. Like, you motherfuckers hated this day one. Like, come on.
Exactly. I'm sorry, Paul. Hey, go ahead and shoot me a text later and let me know how you're doing these days. I've been wanting to check in on you.
What's up?
What's up, Drift?
Yo.
And funny enough, it's funny that Drift is here. I was actually going to take tonight as an excuse to update people on how things are going with Rebirth. And who knows, you might even catch some spoilers about it tonight.
Ooh.
How's that part treating you?
I still love the new part. Like every single time I look at that figure, I'm just sitting here like this. Literally looks like something that Hasbro could have made. There's just one problem. I keep putting off pinning that.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things Hasbro could do, but they won't.
So,
What up?
nothing much.
It's marvelous. Oh, hey, False. Yeah, Marvelous and I work things out. He's showing up on streams again.
Yep,
Yeah.
third time now. I think it's third time, third or fourth, one of the two.
I big agree with him on the toy colors thing. That mold was made to be in toy colors. I like. It's like a 5 out of 10 as a toy Astro Train. That shit will be perfect. See, I don't have the new Astro Train yet, so I really can't speak on it. But based on everything I've seen, I get a lot of people's like discrepancies with Astro Train, but I'm also like, I don't know. I kind of like the look of this better than the Siege.
Yeah, like I personally I prefer the robot mode on the Siege with how it looks.
Yeah, honestly, just my opinion on the Siege is where people tend to want to have my head on a stake. But you wait, I'm gonna stand by my opinion when I say I'm not uh, I'm not going to sit here and just pretend and go with the general consensus. If I like something, I'm going to be very upfront and honest about it. Case in point, Kingdom Tracks. I absolutely love that toy. And
To
like it's
answer your
Devcon,
question,
I absolutely hate him.
to answer your question, False, yes, I will. I'll shoot you a message later if you want to talk about it.
Well, look who decided he wanted to make an appearance.
Beanie.
Look at that baby. Look at the baby. Look who wanted to make an appearance. Bean, you're making this a little difficult. Get down.
I actually like the 86 Astro Train. I don't have it, but I like how it looks.
Say hi, guys. Say hi, Bugga. Say hi, Bugga.
Happy Father, I don't know it. I know it.
Everybody, this is my son. Be nice to him. He took a little tumble earlier and he hit his elbow.
Aw.
He's okay. Go by mommy. Both of you, go by your mother. Go by your mother, please. He's legit now.
He's like, no, I don't want mom.
Well, Daddy's a little busy.
So, what do we think is going to get revealed tomorrow with the
Alright.
24-hour thing? Yeah, Hasbro posted on their Transformer official page that part 2 of the apology tour will get revealed tomorrow.
Oh, they're okay. They're
Oh,
probably
okay. So first things first, 1,000% expect. I expect the new Starscream to be shown.
yeah. New start because
That's Love Unicron.
Oh, dude, if they announce an actual affordable Unicron,
Hi, Julian.
like legit, give us an affordable Unicron that's not $700.
Or $350 from
Yeah, like part of me regrets not biting the bullet on the studio cell Unicron years ago, but at the same time, I really
Same
didn't
toys.
want. Like, I'm not too crazy about Titans personally, because they usually just end up taking up a lot of space, and once you play with them a few times, it's like, what are you gonna do with them now? Like Omega Supreme, I can't just have on my desk and play with him. I gotta sit in the floor and figure out, where I'm gonna put everything.
Yeah, I just sort of have my Triptychon on my floor right now because I have nowhere else to put them.
I regret selling my Unicron from Santa Toys. I mean, 01 Studio.
It's a good figure.
It was heavy. I sold it.
Yeah.
I don't know why the hell I did.
If they make a Commander Unicron, that would be kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'd be like, legitimately, I don't want massive Unicron because a lot of people who care about scale, it's like Unicron is going to be impossible to make scale with anything. So just make a good transforming Unicron. It doesn't have to be a Titan that's huge. You can make it a Commander. Yo.
And it's because you deserve all the protections in the world. You go up here with us.
Hey.
Wait, hang on, guys, before you move on. No, just go wait.
If they make a Unicron figure the same size as the old Armada Unicron, I would go for it.
Honestly, I've been eyeballing secondhand Armada Unicrons.
It's worth it. It's worth every
Honestly,
penny.
honestly, at this rate, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and in the future just go ahead and get one of those Amazon Unicrons. Hopefully, I can find it for a decent price, just so I can at least say, "Hey, I have a Unicron for my shelf."
Amazon Unicron, what?
Well, what's up? What's up, whiskey?
What's an Amazon Unicron?
Hang on a minute. Let me go to if it's one of those like
Is it a KO?
because I know there's that third party Primus.
No,
What Amazon Unicron are you talking about? All I'm seeing is like the Blockies head.
so back in like the days of Universe 2.0, there was a Amazon exclusive Unicron where it was basically just the Armada Unicron with 86 movie accurate paint and an 86 movie accurate head.
Oh, I see that.
yeah, I know which one
Oh,
you're
okay,
talking about. I know
that's
which
what
one
you
you're
meant.
talking about.
Oh, I see. Oh, I want that.
It's the 25th anniversary edition.
The 25th anniversary, yes, that one, yes.
That goes for crazy prices now.
So real quick, whiskey. Go ahead and shoot me a DM on Instagram real quick, and I'll get you in this time.
Okay, yeah, this thing would be crazy. Because
So
I just
Moly.
how much is it these days?
I saw one for 400 in person,
Oh,
and that's
I
out of
beg-
box.
I beg your finest pardon.
Yeah, that was out of box too, which was kind of crazy.
Okay, then what about that one? What about that one like super orange Takara one? Then what about that?
I have no clue about that one. That one, I'm guessing, is more than the old Universe one.
And why is Primus so expensive?
Project.
I just used the Prime Unicron as my Unicron.
You know, we're supposed to be getting that Unicron Soldier next year, right?
That's basically
Yes.
just going to be a retool of the Age of the Primes Megatronus with an entirely new upper torso that looks a lot more like the Cybertron Unicron Deluxe toy.
You know,
That's gonna be awesome.
if that looks close enough to Unicron, that might just be my stand-in Unicron. Like,
Honestly, same.
because like I already have my Primus representation. Now I just need a Unicron. It doesn't need to be a big ball. Hell, they could take the soccer ball breakaway and repaint that.
Or just make
We'll repaint that and we'd all be happy.
Yeah,
make a
like
new Primus out of the breakaway toy.
dude, that would be. It's got the right build for it. Maybe not for
People would be so mad if they did that for Primus instead of making him a HasLab though.
So for the first time ever being in a stream with us, welcome whiskey.
What's up?
Yo.
Wait, y'all can hear me good, right?
Yeah, I can. You sound fine.
Yeah, we can hear you so far.
Hooray!
So first things first, before we move on, congratulations to whiskey. He graduated high school.
Hell
Yes,
yeah!
Oh,
I
nice.
did. And after that, I was working on like a little bit of a vlog for it. I did upload that, and yeah. So now I am headed towards community college.
Nice.
That's good to hear, man.
I know, man.
Well, hopefully you continue the grind. Anyways, where are we at?
People would be mad if they didn't make a Primus a HasLab, which a lot of the HasLabs I've looked at, and I never supported any of them because either I didn't have the money for the one I wanted, or I just wasn't interested.
Which, it's okay. It's okay, boo. It's okay. You can continue to stomp all over our heart with that. It's okay. It's all good.
it's always been like a cool. I want this, and oh no, I have other actual obligations. Right when this comes out, like
Well,
comes
I
out,
make a
yeah, if you have other obligations that would completely take you away from backing something, especially for something as expensive as the Had Labs, that's more than understandable. But I
I
feel
will
like some
say
other people that I know were literally your only reason why you didn't back something is because, well, I don't know who it is. It's
I
Nisha
will
thing you
s-
don't know?
I will say Victory Saber is worth it from the
Oh,
HasLab.
yeah. Oh, absolutely, he is worth it. By the way, for those who have been on the Energon Den before, this is the Sythen Lounge. If you want to cuss, go ahead.
yeah, we're not gonna
Oh, good.
there.
We're not PG-13 over here.
No, we don't do PG-13 on the Sythen Lounge.
I wouldn't even say Energon Den is PG-13.
No, not really.
It's been
It's like
stepping
So,
over
okay, if that's
PG-13
the case, if
recently.
that's the case, if Energon Den is supposed to be PG-13, we're rated R over here.
no, we would be adult only.
Pretty much, yeah.
Energon Den is
See, right now, it's more strictly rated R. When it's just me and Buki, that's when it's adult only.
Whoa! It's supposed to be private. Uh,
Sorry, Nariko, no, you cannot. I have a full house this time. Shit, now that I'm thinking about it, that's 2 streams in a row. Full house, let's go.
You need to switch to like Zoom. Don't they have like the ability to have 250 people?
I do not know if Zoom can do live streams. At least not directly at least not directly to YouTube,
yeah, like
which is the major reason why I really like StreamYard.
Yeah.
pay the extra $10 like JJ does, and then get more than 6 people in.
JJ doesn't have more than 6 people in his stuff.
Oh, that's right. I
if
forgot
he's
about
paying
that.
for the extra amount of people, he is throwing money away.
Yeah, no. Especially not now. Not when there's clearly not enough people to justify having the extra benefits. It's just not worth it for me. Especially not with Scrapyard right now. Like
Yeah,
with Scrapyard as of late, like I apologize if it seems like I'm airing dirty laundry. I promise I'm not, but I've noticed that as of late, people have been getting real stingy with showing up on Scrapyard, and it has been driving me up a fucking wall.
yeah. Like only reason I'm never on Scrapyard, except for the occasional rare night I have a Friday off, is because I work every Friday night, so like I can't be there.
You automatically have an excuse. I can't hold that against you. It's everyone else where I'm like, okay, what the fuck?
You said what's it called? Scrapyard?
That's his
Scrapyard.
usual.
Yeah, that's my more structured and more polished live series.
Oh, okay.
Which I've told this story plenty of times before, but since Whiskey is here and he's the newest one of everybody here, I'm going to go ahead and tell the story again. So, Scrapyard, I started it as just a fun little side thing. It was only going to go for like maybe 50 episodes, and then I was going to cut it off and move on with my life.
Right.
And then people started actually picking up and watching it. People started actually showing up and being a part of the show. We started turning it into a more traditional thing, and all of a sudden it went from 50 episodes, and I'll cut it off. We're literally halfway through our second season of the show.
Damn.
Yeah. How much do you promote it, like to like friends and coworkers and on other social medias?
Uh,
2 hours later. So ready to response. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Cookie, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Or I was able to.
Okay, there we go. So I was saying, I was literally sitting there trying to say, hey, whatever it is you were trying to say, I did not catch it because I was in the middle of responding to something. So what's up?
Oh, how much do you promote Scrapyard to like your friends, coworkers, and like social medias? Because like the only one I use is like Instagram and Blue Sky.
So when it comes to promoting Scrapyard, honestly, I really use social media. I'm not social media savvy like that. I know, shocker. But like obviously, whenever Friday comes around, I just check with people, see if they want to come on, and they usually come on.
I'm not all that great with social media either. Like I have been on it for a long time, but I just never bothered to try to figure out like, oh, what gets clicks and views and likes, because I don't know. I never thought about that before.
Yeah, so it's literally a case of if I were to start promoting Scrapyard a lot more, honestly, I would have to have somebody way more social media savvy do it, or at least help me do it, because trying to get me to put up a post every single week would just drive me absolutely fucking ballistic, because I'm one of those get in, get it done, get out type of fucking people.
Yeah, it was like I used to post a shitload on Instagram, like when I first made my account for the review thing back in like 2019, and then like when I moved back to my hometown, it was just kind of like, I've got other stuff to worry about. I'm gonna stop worrying about social media, and I just haven't been as active on there as I used to be.
Yeah. And given the fact that I've constantly gotten on, like, JJ's constantly gotten on my case over the fact that I don't use social media as much as I quote unquote should be.
I mean, and any amount that gets you interaction from the people you want is enough to me.
Yeah, and like again, well, yeah, the numbers would definitely help. I don't like, as messed up as it's gonna sound, I could have 1,000 subscribers and I would still do shit the same way I normally do. I don't give a fuck what the algorithm wants.
Yeah, I mean that's basically what I did. I was like, used to be every week it felt like my account was blowing up, and then once I stopped being as active, that's kind of whenever it just stopped dead in its tracks, and it's like, oh, cool. I guess whoever stuck around is there, and it does show. But
Yeah, and you never know. Maybe one of these days I'm gonna put up a Scrapyard episode that's gonna catch the eyes of everybody, and like overnight the channel's just gonna explode.
yeah, that's not impossible.
Honestly, what you need to do is start doing little small bits and put it in as reels.
It's funny you mention that because that's exactly what JJ keeps telling me to do. But every single time I think, oh, well, yeah, I could probably do that. I look around and it's like so many other people that do something generally similar to Scrapyard is already doing the same shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, at that point, I'd rather be unique with it if I'm going to be forced into doing it, which, by the way, if you're trying to force me into doing it, fuck you.
Yeah, and then there's also the whole thing where like everybody with like a really big podcast wants everything to look super pretty, super nice. Everyone's at this big fucking table. Like it's too much.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off on this real quick. So for anybody who does watch those kind of podcasts, I promise I'm not adamantly trying to call you out, but you're probably gonna feel called out as hell. I see podcasts like that where it's a bunch of people around a fucking table with a mic literally slapping them in the fucking face every single time they turn. I can't stand podcasts like this, and the reason why is because, like, now, Brian, this may just be the one that I've seen, So I'll go ahead and say that might just be a me thing, but every single time I see one of these things, it's always these sad, stuck-up assholes who are saying some stupid alpha chad bullshit where they think that the reason why they're cool is because they're hella disrespectful to their mom, their girlfriend, their grandma, and I'm sitting here listening to this like, did you get hit with a fucking stupid stick or something? And then like the more I listen to this, like I'm hoping and praying that one of these days I'm gonna permanently on. They're gonna spew this whole thing and then immediately go, I gotcha, and it never happens. Like these people actually legitimately fucking believe this shit, and they believe that this is the correct way to do things. And I'm sitting here like, did we lose the plot somewhere? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
See, that's why the only podcast I really watch is like Double Toasted, because like they mainly do like movie and show reviews. And if like some other news pops up, they'll just talk about it and that's it.
I don't watch podcasts.
Yeah, like I'll catch clips of them, but I don't like actively watch them.
Bro, literally the last podcast I had ever watched consistently in my life was Good Mythical Morning. And that was like in the golden age of YouTube.
Yeah, and no, like that's fine. I'm not saying that every single podcast is bad. Being it down. I'm not saying that every single podcast is bad. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying every single one where I have to watch these smug motherfuckers talk and act like they're God's fucking gift when the fucking reality of it is they wouldn't be able to fucking wash their fucking toes without posting a fucking Twitter rant about how women need to act.
Right, bro. Don't disrespect the pussy you came out of, nigga.
Exactly. Thank you, Whiskey. Thank you. Like Jesus.
Yeah, it's not.
If you can, like I stated it in a TikTok that I made. If we came out of the womb of a woman, we need to show respect to women until we are given a reason not to. If we are given a reason not to, and they choose to act a specific way, then at that point, I got your back 100%. But if you're being a disrespectful little ass motherfucker, especially to your mother, oh, I'm gonna have some fucking words.
Yeah.
Like, now, granted, I have my own separate issues in my own personal life when it comes to this same general area. They don't change the fact that fundamentally, I know that my situation isn't the same as everybody else's. So therefore, when I speak, I'm speaking because there's genuine concern in my soul for the way a lot of these dipshits act. Yeah. By the way, Whiskey.
Hi.
If you're thinking that this is the absolute peak of just how vulgar I can get, bro, you need to get on an episode of Scrapyard. I am way worse there.
I've heard some things.
Ooh,
I have verbally destroyed people live on Scrapyard.
Ooh. I like the sound of that.
I bet you do. Anyway, so yeah, that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail everything right there. Just that's something that's been kind of building up inside of me, and just I needed to get it out because, like, dude, oh my god, these fucking alpha chat idiots that think that they're God's gift. I swear to Christ, I want to punch them in the throat sometimes.
I just punch them in the throat just for fun.
Dude, like, have you ever like actually sat down and watched how those like alpha male boot camps go, and like people will unironically pay like $30,000 to get told they're a worthless little bitch because they don't act a certain way?
Yeah, when the fucking reality of it is the fact that you're paying that already, there's a level of manipulation there. I can't even get mad at the people that are paying this, because at the end of the day, they're being caught at a very low point in their own life, where they will literally take anything. And the fact that these motherfuckers have basically found a way to make money off of desperate people burns me to the core.
like I more feel bad for the people who like will actively pay for that stuff, and it's like, man, you like the amount of money you're spending on this, like you probably could have just gone to a therapist for a couple of months and come out the other end a lot better.
Exactly. Like, for whatever reason, there are so many people that will literally do literally anything except go to therapy. I gotta get my life together, but I just don't know how. Have you considered therapy? Why are you so disrespectful to me, motherfucker? That's the answer.
Like, just because, like, whenever you go see a therapist, like 80% of the time, you're not gonna get prescribed meds or put in a psych ward. Because
Exactly.
people who need it just need to get a lot of things off of their chest, and then have those thoughts that come out be made into something that makes sense.
Exactly. So when these dudes literally take people who are feeling at their absolute fucking lowest and profit off of their pain just so they can turn them into another one of these fucking imbeciles who genuinely, I believe genuinely, can't find a way out of a fucking paper bag.
Well, it's all just
I am so convinced at this point. Like, sorry, I don't mean to cut people off, but like, I'm so fucking pissed at the fact that we have so many people out here that'll sit there and like these poor, unfortunate souls will take this as gospel, and all of a sudden they're following the same thing, and they're basically joining that fucking fold with kind of fucking therapists, and they would have been much, much better off. They wouldn't have wasted money. They would have gotten the proper educational health that they fucking needed, and they would have been much better off. So I'm looking at these fucking kids like, what are you doing? What the fuck is going on here?
I think they just want the attention or something. I don't know.
That's exactly what it is. Those people that like
No. You want to know what I think? You want to know what I think? I think that these little piss ants peaked in high school and don't know how else to fucking live their life other than to be a fucking parasite.
Yeah.
That too. Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah, we could sit here and rant about this all fucking night. Like the rabbit hole you can go down.
It's deep.
Yeah, like, deep. I apologize. Let me hit y'all with my YouTuber apology real quick.
Whip out the ukulele. You whip out the ukulele.
Oh no!
Wait, hold on. Stop comedy. Hold on. Where is it?
Oh no!
I'm sorry I said N-word on national television.
Wait, hold on. Give me a second. Oh my god, where is it? There it is. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I got this.
Okay.
Oh, the Giga Chads out there. I'm sorry. I can never say what I said.
This nigga actually has a ukulele. Oh my goodness.
Man.
This is peak.
Oh my god. Alright, so anyways, yeah, again, my bad. Sorry about that. That was a rant that we absolutely did not need to go into.
Oh man.
Is there a transformer called Rim Job?
I hope not.
Yeah, matter of fact,
first things first, TF Wiki.
Yeah, what's up?
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some random background character with that name from like the 80s or 90s.
I wouldn't be surprised by that either.
Either.
Also, when the fuck did we get joined by Miles Morales? I've been meaning to say that.
I've been waiting for y'all to like point that out. It's been like a cool 15 minutes.
Yeah, can you tell that can you tell physical appearance really doesn't matter around here?
True. Yeah, you're right. Rule 34 Transformers.
There-
Okay, so it doesn't exist.
Don't go
Right.
to Rule
It doesn't
34.
exist. Right.
There is a Transformer named Randy. Yes, absolutely there is, and he turns into a warthog.
That is true. That is entirely true. Loki.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything.
Well, hey, you know what? Transformers Rebirth, why don't I make a character named Rimjob? How about that?
Yes. Wait, can I voice Jazz? I want to call Prime the N-word.
Okay, so, how do I say this and not sound like a total dick? There's not going to be, like, cussing in that regard in Rebirth. Like, there's gonna, like, characters are gonna cuss. There's gonna be some F-bombs. However, well, look at my skin complexion. You really think I'm stupid enough to put the N-word in my scripts?
Well, can I type it?
Oh, Tarantino.
No. No, honestly, at that point, arguably, that's worse.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But like, no, like, you understand where I'm coming from with it, though, right? Like,
I do understand.
Like, I don't want anybody sitting there saying, BC, you're white and you put the N-word in your script.
BC?
You're racist.
You trying to act like you have a BBC? No. But yeah, you're right.
Just tell them to go rewatch Tropic Thunder.
Anyways, let's actually get things back on track. Before I just went off on that fucking tangent that honestly wasn't even needed. Age of the Primes. How do we overall feel about Age of the Primes as a line so far?
I like it.
I think it's fine. Like, it's not the absolute best thing that they've put out, but it's not terrible either. Like, it's okay.
And honestly, this is going to sound a little weird coming out of me, so let me just be 100% clear when I say this may just be due to me finally being a part of a line completely since coming back to mainline, where I wasn't jumping back in the literally right smack dab in the middle of a trilogy. In regards to Age of the Primes, given it's my first time being a part of it since the very start, I'm actually kind of willing to say this has been my favorite line so far. Like, I really, really love Age of the Primes. And my reasoning why is because, say what you will, they were willing to go balls to the wall with Age of the Primes. Because, like, yo, this was the very first time most of the 13 got figures finally. Dude, this year we got a Liege Maximo. And he hasn't been relevant since fucking G2.
Yeah, like, I've heard Liege Maximo's name pop up here and there, but I don't think he's ever gotten a toy.
No, he's never had a toy. So the fact that this is his first time getting a toy, that's gotta mean something. Well, okay, that's not 100% true. His first ever toy was the Prime Master.
Oh, yeah, no, that was technically his first toy.
Yeah, but we don't talk about those.
Prime Masters had so much potential.
They did. And then they fucking squandered it. Those bastards. Anyways.
What a damn shame.
But yeah, no, like, y'all. Let's talk about my absolute dog that was Age of the Primes, Megatronus / The Fallen.
Yeah,
like, y'all,
bro,
when he was first revealed in the league, everybody kept thinking, oh, he's gonna be the coveted design. That's gonna look so wild, so cool. I was the only person in my group that said straight up that thing is going to be the Dreamwave design. That is his first appearance. That is his most iconic appearance. If it is not that, they are missing the mark. And when they revealed it, it was indeed the Dreamwave design, and I lost my effing mind.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I said it straight up, bro. That was probably my favorite Prime out of all of them that I got so far. Like my favorite figure.
Well, at least it wasn't the Machinima one.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
I love the actor that played him, but the actual character.
Yeah, they did not do him justice at all.
No, they did not.
Machinima Megatron is for Studio Series.
Oh, it could have.
Marvelous, don't play with me. Don't play. Listen, brother, you have been doing so well. Don't put me in this position, bro. I will boot you from this stream right now.
Imagine we got Studio
I'm just
Series
out
for
here
like the
giving
rest of Primes
Hasbro
from
ideas.
Revenge of the
That's
Fallen.
all.
I'm just out here giving Hasbro. You looking my cameras off right now?
Oh my god, what would that look like for Studio Series of the rest of the Primes for Revenge of the Fallen? What would that even look like?
Shrapnel. That's what they look like.
Yeah,
It would
it
just
would
be the
probably
Fallen
take-
in different colors.
It would just be the Fallen in different colors, different headdresses, and one may or may not have a limp.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's not a lot they can do with the Bayverse Primes because the only one that actually had a physical that didn't look like shrapnel was Quintessa, but even then that wasn't a Prime. I don't
She wasn't
think,
really Prime.
unless she was supposed to represent Quintus Prime.
Yeah, was she like a transgender Quintus or like?
I have no idea, and to be honest with y'all, the more I try to make any sense of the last night, I feel my brain cells slowly dying.
You know
So
what? This
I try
actually,
to
you
forget
just
that film
reminded me.
existed.
You just reminded me. So I was rewatching like somebody reacting to like the last night, and I'm not gonna lie, out of years of me bashing on that movie, I never in once did I ever think I would say the words, I like it better than Age of Extinction.
get out,
No, because like
get out.
I don't know how. I really don't know how. I really don't know how. I really don't know how. But like I somehow like it better than Age of Extinction.
No, see that slander is out loud here. Okay,
That's a hot take for sure.
that is a hot
It is.
dude. That's not even just a hot take. That's a spicy take.
That is a spicy take that is taken by some other people that I do know. But the rest of the fandom, I doubt it.
Like every single time I've tried to watch The Last Night, it's just an incoherent mess where they have a ton of good ideas.
It's just not executed well.
y'all, whiskey just broke my brain.
No, because like don't get me wrong though, it's still a shit film. I'd still fuck that movie. But like, wait, I'd still fuck the movie? No, I wouldn't fuck them. No, fuck them. Wait, damn, hold on.
See, now you're just discombobulating yourself at this point.
I already did, yeah.
I think his like for The Last Night is what did it.
No, don't get me wrong. I don't like The Last Night. I don't like it in any way, shape, or form. But like, it's just like I just find it better than Age of Extinction somehow. I don't know. For some odd reason. Okay, I may need to rewatch those two movies again. That's gonna be a pain in my ass. Oh no.
Yeah, because trying to watch any of the Bay films is torture.
So getting off of this real quick. Hey Drift, can you do me a favor? Can you do a screen share real quick? You just posted something that I wanted to talk about tonight.
Yeah, I saw that, and I want this.
No, like there's a reason why I want him to show this real quick.
Yeah, give me a second.
Yawn.
Because I am.
Okay.
See, I kind of wish. Oh yeah. Oh baby.
Or those like all the those are all the Dinobots.
Yeah, someone from Facebook in a Transformers 3D printing group, they were sharing that they had somebody make joints and limbs to combine all the Studio Series 86 Dinobots.
You see, damn. Oh my
Dude,
god.
Apparently, his just 1 foot is as tall as Superion. Actually, hang on.
So
the Dinobots, the thing is massive.
So, and the reason why I wanted him to pull this up, here's what oh my god.
That's just
Oh, that's a big boy.
Brother.
Damn, what the fuck?
Anyways, so here is what I had been telling people that I want to see happen. I don't care how it happens. I don't care why it happens. I just want it because I think it would be really, really fucking cool. So we have all 5 Dinobots as leader class figures in SS86, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a Titan class Scar and have him be a combiner frame for them.
I would accept that actually.
I agree.
Because it's a shame that both iterations of a fully combining Volcanicus, they suck and they're bad and I don't like them.
This would make you reconsider that entire statement.
No, both official combining Volcanicuses are bad. If they made that thing official, I would be all over that.
If they did, I would have my qualms with it, but I wouldn't outright hate it, if that makes any sense.
Oh no, I don't like the core Volcanicus, and I'm not crazy about the Power of the Primes one, but I don't know how many people love the Power of the Primes combiners, except for maybe Abominus and Brutus.
The only reason I still have Power of the Primes Abominus is because I don't have any other options in that scale.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping somewhere down the line we're going to get a new Abominus. We really, really, really need one.
I wouldn't be surprised if they started it in Age of Evolution.
I would rather they didn't, because okay. So I noticed that there is a lot of gaps in the Age of Evolution leaks. I think most of those gaps are pointing towards new, more combiner characters.
Probably, but I hope they finish off, because what's really frustrating about trying to finish Bruticus is I've got 3 of the 5 guys needed for Bruticus. I just need Onslaught and Swindle. I've got Onslaught on pre-order, and Swindle's pre-order is nowhere to be seen.
I have fucking the train bitch, but like I didn't buy him yet. He's like we got like 3 of them at Walmart.
Astro Train?
Not Astro. No, no, Blast Off is what I meant. I said train. I meant the fucking rocket ship.
Yeah,
okay, I was about to say, since fucking when was Blast Off a goddamn train?
The only other train I could think of is if Walmart decided to stock the Hearts of Steel Optimus.
Which that's a prime that I would love to have, but just no, I don't want to buy a 2-pack just for an Optimus. No.
The only thing I'm waiting to see now is if they make a new head for this Volcanicus. Otherwise, the tiny Grimlock head on this behemoth is really goofy, and I love it.
It's super funny, but I'm hoping and praying that whatever they come up with for the combiner head is going to look like so sick. And by the way, the person that's working on that, if you ever do see this stream, buddy, let me get a set. I need to see this thing in person. It looks so dope.
I also see they managed to make the Enigma like integrate with the combined mode too. Which
Yeah.
I don't think none of the combiners we have like a port on their chest or anywhere that would like reasonably hold the Enigma without it looking weird.
Yeah, no, I would.
I hope the next combiner is Defensor or Computron, one of the two.
I'll be happy if it is Defensor. You would be out of your mind if you genuinely think I am not gonna jump through hoops to get the new Technobots. I would have that combiner complete before anybody else. Obviously, I'm exaggerating. No, I won't actually pull off a theft.
Ow. My leg.
Hopefully, it won't be a Age of the Primes aerial bot repaint, retool.
Please,
for
God,
Combiner
don't.
Wars.
Please, for all that is good and holy in this universe, please don't be. But my question is, since we're actually on the topic for just a little bit here, I think that the reason why they chose to do Bruticus next is because they needed some way to kind of create a bit of a backbone for Defensor first, so that when they did start doing Defensor, they'd have a better idea on how they do it, because unlike Venusaur and Superion, they can't just slap the motherfuckers onto the back and then done deal. Like, they have to put it in as a they have to have like some kind of back framing for the legs, and obviously look at how Onslaught works as a combiner.
Yeah, whenever they announced Bruticus, I was genuinely curious how they were going to do the legs, because it's not like the first two where it was like you got a dude wearing another dude to become another dude. They actually integrate properly.
Which, like, everybody can say what they will about the frame system. Shut the fuck up as far as I'm concerned, because the frame system is the greatest thing to ever happen. It actually makes these combiners stable. It makes them more fun to play with. I don't care how much you feel about the fact that the gimmick of Scramble City is gone. Guess what? For those who don't know how to do research on Scramble City, guess what? That wasn't a fucking American thing. That was a Japanese thing.
Did I just hear you say scrambled titty?
Yeah, you might have, but we're not worrying about that. We're not worrying about that. Listen. Everybody that sat there and said that the lack of Scramble City does not make these things standard combiners, you are literally contradicting yourself. Because if you're going to sit here and say you grew up with the original Transformers, you cannot even remotely say that Scramble City is a necessity, because the very same cartoon you're saying you grew up with, they never did the Scramble City thing.
Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing like they have a secret can't part swap with anybody, but like none of the other Autobot combiners ever swap parts around either.
Exactly. It never happened in the original cartoon for the American audience. It only happened in Mission Scramble City. That's the only time it happened, and I think maybe once in the Headmasters, and that's it.
Which, Scramble City is a cool idea, but
exactly, it's a really cool idea. But if you're going to try and make your entire argument, it was a thing that the combiners could do when we were growing up. The new ones need to do it. If you're going to sit here and say you want cartoon accuracy, you need to get rid of Scramble City. Stop trying to argue with me.
Yeah, like, the only thing I'm not crazy about the frame combiners, at least for Superion and Venusaur specifically, and I know it's cartoon accurate, is I'm not too crazy about the legs just being slapped onto the back of the legs to close some panels.
See, that's where you and I are different. I love that.
Like, I don't know. It could just be like I'm not too crazy about the aesthetic, and I know it's cartoon accurate, but like, I don't know. To me, it looks weird.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You look weird.
Oh, he's right.
Anyways, so yeah, basically, that, all of that aside, every time I hear people talk about the frame systems and how it's not a true combiner, I always have to point them directly to the original cartoon and ask them genuinely, name me one time they did this in the cartoon. I want timestamps, I want episode names, episode titles, episode numbers. I want, no, don't just give me screenshots, give me context. I want every single detail that proves you're right.
I want to know the screenplay and everything.
Exactly, give me the screenplay and everything. If you cannot provide me the proper context that proves they did it in the original American cartoon,
then I'm going to steal all your fruit snacks.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that because that's just inhumane. But I am going to make sure that you look dumb as hell on the internet.
But
Okay,
BC,
fine,
the
I'll film
fruit
it.
snacks.
Yeah, but like they're fruit snacks though, man.
Yeah, but whiskey, bro, would you do? Okay, how about this? If my son walked up and walked around with some fruit snacks, would you just fucking take it from him?
Well, it's not your son, is it?
AJ, no.
Well, no.
Because I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen. You're going to touch some fruit snacks, and then every single part of the scrapyard community is going to come out of nowhere and jump you.
No, I wouldn't
If they
take
do,
little JJ's fruit
My
snacks.
dick will get hard. I'm just playing. I would not touch your son. No. Everybody else.
No, I'm just having fun. It's all good.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so it's all in good fun.
But I will steal their fruit snacks though. Not the sons though, but you know.
Yeah, so long as, okay, so you can steal anybody else's fruit snacks. Just leave my sons
I've done
alone.
it before, yeah. So
you take my fruit snacks?
maybe.
Here lies whiskey.
Matter of fact,
He
I'm
was
gonna
right,
give
but
me
he's
some
not
fruit
right.
snacks right now. I'll be right back.
We just made him hungry for some fruit snacks. Oh my lord. It's so much. I have so much fun doing this. Honestly, I have more fun doing Sythen Lounge than I ever do doing Scrapyard. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, well, I mean, the difference between a structured show and hanging out with friends.
Fair point. Oh, hey, BT Dubs. For those who are wondering, for the scrap battle, it was between IDW Tarn and G1 Star Saber, and I didn't feel like doing the story, so G1 Star Saber won.
We all knew that was going to happen anyways.
Yeah, you try to put a Japanese Transformer against most other characters, and it's like, buddy, just walk away.
Well, now, hold on. We all know that IDW Tarn is built different. So, I felt he had a chance. And, to be fair, I also stated it would have been a really close bout between the two of them. Because, let's face it, Tarn is no pushover. If we're going to sit here and say, well, who wins? Obviously, Star Saber is still going to win. He has more actual options to kill Tarn than Tarn does to kill him.
Yeah, and he does.
But yeah, just figured I'd let people know about that. Okay, so who here is finally ready for me to finally spill the beans on what's going to go down for Rebirth Season 1?
Do it.
Okay, so this is the part of the Sythen Lounge where I'm going to put a massive spoiler warning. If I could put a little animation there, I totally would.
Okay, so I just realized I don't have any fruit snacks, but what I do got is trolleys.
Nice. So at this point, this is where I'm going to start going into a lot of major spoilers for Rebirth for the first season. I'm not going any further than Season 1. So, I'm just letting everybody know now. This is the spoiler part, so if you don't want to know anything about Rebirth, I better see that viewer count drop to 0. Because at that point, if you don't want to know, this is your chance to walk away, and you'll know when to come back. Anybody that stays, fair warning, we're going into some spoiler territory for my show. And since I'm the showrunner, I'm the one that decides whether or not this is actually going to happen. That said, Season 1, Episode 0. The whole premise of Episode 0 is basically going to work as a quote-unquote prequel, the starting point to Transformers Rebirth. And the reason why I'm saying that it's kind of a quote-unquote jumping-off point is because this is where a lot of the context behind the character's actions is really going to come into play. And this is the part where I can already tell some people are going to think that I have lost my damn mind when I bring this up. For those who already know a lot of the context, you already know what I'm planning on doing. That said, at the end of Episode 0, Sideburn, who is going to be the main character of Rebirth, witnesses the death of Optimus Prime, his father. With his death, it starts him on a very, very abrupt journey towards basically having to learn how to be a hero and how to cope. So, Episode 1 of Rebirth, which I have titled A New Hero, that's the starting point for Rebirth officially, where the events of Episode 1 takes place 5 years after Episode 0. So, Episode 1, that's where the true story begins. And Episode 1, it's very minute, very small. It's not meant to be anything like overly dramatic, but it definitely starts to really dive into our main characters, which are X-Brawn, Prowl, and Sideburn. And these three characters, let me tell you, they're going to get into some hijinks. X-Brawn, being the oldest brother, has a very deep responsibility to the other two where he has to take charge. And he's like the resistance group that they are a part of, X-Brawn is the leader of that resistance group. So therefore, he is the one that is constantly having to rally the troops and make people follow him. Prowl is the middle child, so you can already guess he's got plenty of fucking issues of his own, where in his own right, he's processing the death of Optimus Prime, whom is the boy's father. He's basically processing the death of his own father very differently from the other two. Because, like, yes, X-Brawn, for him, the death of his father slams a heavy burden on him. Sideburn feels guilty for the death because he feels he's responsible for it. Prowl is dead in the middle, where he is very much kind of conflicted because on one hand, he wishes he could have been there to at least try to help, but on the other, he very much understands death is something you can't avoid. It happens to everybody. It's just the circumstances and the timing was very unfortunate for him, for his family. So that should generally give you guys an idea on how the brothers are going to be interacting, because the entirety of the first episode, you're going to see their ever conflicting views. Okay, Whiskey, I'm sorry. Can you please shut that off? That's distracting me.
I didn't say nothing.
No, the TV. I see it flashing around in the background, and it's legit distracting me. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Wait a minute. Now you just reminded me. Where the fuck is? Oh, Mom.
Okay. Thank you. Again, I apologize. I don't want to sound like I was being rude or anything. Just that was literally throwing me off.
My fault.
You know, ADHD. It definitely does not help me. Anyways.
Yeah.
So the three brothers, we're going to see the massive amount of impact that Optimus Prime's death has basically slammed on the backs of these three boys. And the first episode, we are going to see just how ruthless the Decepticons are this time around, because Sideburn, being a rebellious teenager, is constantly leaving base, constantly getting himself into trouble, constantly putting other people's lives in jeopardy because he doesn't know how to properly process what happened. So he's lashing out. Prowl has to step in to save them, brings them back to base. The three of them get into this absolutely massive argument that ends in Sideburn storming out yet again. And this time, no one really follows him. And that generally is where episode 1 is going to cap off. But then episode 2, you would think, okay, well then what are you going to do to explain what happened to Sideburn at that point? That's where we actually start moving things over to the Decepticons. Where this time, the Decepticons, we are dealing with a version of the Decepticons where you can tell they are reaping the benefits of the fact that they won the war. So with them being in this state, Megatron is starting to show that his age is catching up with him. He's starting to rust in major areas of his body. He's definitely starting to show that he's getting old. And because of that, he's getting a lot more impatient. Well, the Decepticon that initially got to Sideburn, which was Barricade, was forced to report his failure to Megatron. And Megatron takes this as an opportunity to just straight up abuse the fuck out of Barricade. Because naturally, Mex is pissed. You're supposed to be my elite troops. You're supposed to be the best of the best. How the fuck did you let a moody teenager get away? And like as this is going on, we see Starscream in the back watching all this happen, and he's horrified. He does not like everything that he's seeing, and he's asking himself, I don't think did I make the right decision sticking with Megatron all this time? And seeing Megatron abuse Barricade to this point, force him to realize I picked the wrong side. So yes, obviously I'm very heavily leaning towards the Armada Starscream aspect here, so just bear with me. He's going to step up to Megatron and say, you need to chill. We won the fucking war. Why are you acting like this? You know, like showing that he's got some major fucking cojones on him now. Well, now all of a sudden, Megatron is looking at him like, okay, you think you big and bad now? You think you can fucking make it without me? Cool. Get the fuck out of my base. And at that point, Starscream's going to say, bet, and fucking leave. And as he's trying to leave, Megatron orders his execution. So when all this happens, Starscream unfortunately just gets completely shot out of the sky, and where he lands, he runs into a very young, impressionable Autobot. He ran into Sideburn. The two of them, after a very, very awkward standoff, agree that one is too damaged to fight, and the other is too mentally drained to give enough of a shit. So they make an agreement. So long as you don't shoot me, and so long as I don't make you feel like you need to shoot me, we'll figure some shit out, and we'll go make sure that we can't get caught this time. Ooh. So that would end off the second episode. The third episode would go right back to the Autobots, and this is where a lot more of the quote unquote cruelty is going to come from the Decepticons, because this is where we first get introduced to Dreadwing. where basically this is going to be the series' first big battle moment between the Autobots and the Decepticons. And episode 3 is going to end up. Episode 3, and like this is where Acer Buki over here definitely comes into play because he is the voice of Ultra Magnus in this. Where Ultra Magnus is trying to figure out a way to hopefully get things back on track and finally get Megatron removed from power so that they can start rebuilding the world. Well, while he's doing this, he runs into a couple of young Autobots by the names of Swerve and Hotshot. Swerve and Hotshot are a couple of reckless little shits. One's a total chicken shit, the other is too brave for his own good. Ultra Magnus, very much feeling like the universe is punishing him, reluctantly takes these two imbeciles under his wing. But as he is trying to make his way back to wherever he was hiding, he ends up coming across a transmission from a Velocitronian refugee by the name of Clocker. We all like Clocker, right?
I like
Right?
Walker.
Well, remember when I mentioned Dreadwing?
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, basically he takes Thundercracker and Skywarp with him because he wants to man them up, in quotations. And he is going to fly around with them to kind of do a little bit of an Autobot hunting patrol. And they spot Clocker. Clocker is completely unarmed. Like I said, he's a refugee in all this. He ain't trying to fight nobody. He just wants to go back home.
Be like that most of the time.
Well, the three Decepticons jump him, for lack of a better term. Skywarp and Thundercracker literally only captured him. They didn't want to hurt him. They were just looking at it from the standpoint of, listen, you were out here on your own. You're clearly an Autobot, even though he has no symbol on him, so that should have been the dead fucking giveaway to them. Which, walk with me. That is when, as they're trying to explain to him, like, listen, we know you're an Autobot, you don't need to fucking hide it. So long as you cooperate, we promise we won't hurt you. Whatever Megatron decides, that's going to be your fate, and there's nothing we can do about it. Sorry. Dreadwing shows up. And he starts basically roughing down Clocker. Like smacking him, punching him, kicking him. And Thundercracker and Skywarp are like, whoa, what's going on? Like, can't you tell that like he's unarmed? He can't fight back. What are you doing? And Dreadwing just kind of looks at them and goes, are you a fucking lieutenant? No? Then shut the fuck up. And then goes right back to what he's doing. Finally, Thundercracker steps in and he like starts pushing Dreadwing off, telling him, dude, you need to stop. And as those two start arguing, Skywarp's going to look at him and he finally starts noticing there's no Autobot symbol on him. The only symbol he sees is the symbol of the planet Velocitron. And it clicks in Skywarp's head. Oh, shit. He's not part of the war. And now, all of a sudden, Skywarp's trying to chime in. Dreadwing smirks and then goes, you know what, fine. You're right. I'll leave it alone. And then accidentally shoots Clocker's leg off.
Accidentally.
And as poor Clocker is writhing in fucking pain, he's gonna pull out his sword and stab him straight through the fucking head. Looks to Thundercracker and Skywarp, who was sitting there in utter fucking shock because Dreadwing legit just killed a refugee in cold blood. He tells them, close your fucking mouths, shut your fucking mouths, get back to base, and be ready to deploy in the next hour. Otherwise, your asses are mine. Turns into his jet mode, flies away, and Skywarp is going to just burst into fucking tears. Because keeping in mind, of the three Seekers, he's the youngest of them. So he's bursting into tears because for the longest time he believed he was on the right side, and he just witnessed firsthand he picked the wrong side. Because what was Clocker doing? Like, before I even go on, genuinely speaking, what did Clocker do in this moment other than exist? What did he do that deserved death? Exactly. So that should give you some general idea of how sick in the head the Decepticons are at this point. Skyward, witnessing this, pulls his badges off, just blasts them to hell. And when Thundercracker keeps trying to get him to stop because, like, you know, hello, we're supposed to be heading back to base, Skyward says, fuck you, I'm not going back to base. If you want to try and fucking figure some shit out, you go right the fuck ahead. But as far as I'm fucking concerned, I'm done being a Decepticon. I'm going to go find Starscream and I'm going to back him up. Because this is absolutely fucking ridiculous, especially since he tried to warn us. And when Skywar finally leaves, Thundercracker is just sitting there absolutely fucking dumbfounded. And then he's going to get hit in the back of the head by a very distraught Ultra Magnus because he actually did catch that. So that basically is what would end episode 3. Episode 4, that's where things would definitely get a little on the crazier side, because that's when the Autobots heavy hitter makes his first big debut, that being Leo Prime. Yes, I'm deliberately calling him Leo Prime. Shut up. So Leo Prime has been a sort of a quote-unquote secret weapon for the Autobots for the longest time, because he is a angry little furball who has the strength to match combiners. Basically, he's bullshit strong. But at the same time, he has the wisdom to back up that strength. So he's way less likely to throw hands just because. He's now at that point where he throws hands if he has no other options. But when the war unfortunately ended with the death of his dear friend Optimus, he went into hiding. Because Optimus' death affected everyone in a different way. In Leo's case, he went into exile. He refused to get involved in any other conflicts. At least, at first, he refused. So episode 4 is Ultra Magnus finally revealing that somewhere within episode 3, he found out where Leo was, and he was going to go find him and try to talk him back into the fight. Because, much like Optimus, Leo Prime and Ultra Magnus shared a bit of history because they were friends at one point too. Take a wild guess how this is going to go for Magnus. Spoiler alert, not very well. So as they're trying to make their way, poor Dreadwing finally he clicks on the fact that Skywarp and Thundercracker, they haven't come back yet. Megatron's pissed because that's like 3 of their major aerial forces permanently MIA now. Yeah, he's going to be pissed about that. So he's gonna look Dreadwing straight in the fucking face and basically tell him, I'm gonna rip your fucking spine out if you do not fucking find them and bring them back so that I can beat their ass my fucking self. They fly off, or he flies off, takes a small amount of Viacons with him, and then, well, okay. Dreadwing takes the aerial unit, Barricade's gonna go with him with the ground units, and while they're all trying to find Thundercracker and Skywarp, we're gonna have a moment with Cyburn and Starscream where they find a crashed Decepticon warship that was downed during the war. So when they get into the ship, Starscream utilizes all of his credentials to get them into the ship. But since this thing was decommissioned a long time ago, even if it were to ping something in the Decepticon systems, they would write it off at this point because, like, again, they're too comfortable at this point. They're going to look at it like, it's probably a Petro Rabbit, don't worry about it. So, when they finally make their way into this ship, Starscream, who is currently rocking his G1 body, is going to look at a tube that's carrying what was basically called the ARM body, where it was going to be brand new combat-ready Seeker bodies that Megatron was going to force he was going to force all three of them to transfer the sparks into these bodies and use these new bodies to help them win the war. But when they won, Megatron ordered the bodies disposed of. So this body is the only one that's living, or the only one that's currently still fully functional, and like this is going to come into play, where at this point, Cyber finally asks, hey, what's up with the souped up Seeker body? This thing looks like ridiculously lethal. Starscream looks at it and he starts explaining to him, like, yeah, that was a brand new Seeker body type that Megatron was gonna have all us Seekers use, but when Megatron won the war, he ordered most of these disposed of. So the fact that this is here, like, that's huge. Depending on how things go, we can reverse engineer this and maybe even take some of the weapons for ourselves. Cool. So as they're still trying to figure that out, we have Dreadwing's aerial unit ping on Thundercracker's signal, while Barricade's unit pinged on Skywarp's signal. Barricade and Dreadwing coordinate. Dreadwing's going to go after Thundercracker. Barricade is going to go after Skywarp. Skywarp is making his way to Starscream and Sideburn. Thundercracker is being currently held captive by Ultra Magnus and Co. Magnus is going to finally find Leo, and Leo is basically a fucking hermit, where he's literally like just flipping fucking like Cybertronian steaks or some shit like that on an open fire. And when he notices Magnus starting to walk up, Magnus simply salutes to him. Leo gets up and starts walking up to Magnus, and with absolute love, care, and just so happy to see his friend, he decks him square across the jaw. Why? Simple. Because he's pissed. Not because Magnus had the audacity to show up, but because he was finally at peace, and whenever Magnus comes around, that means he has to leave his peace behind. So yeah, he's looking at it like, F you, I'm not doing this. So he decks him square across the face and he tells him, get the fuck away from me. Magnus is going to be fucking dumbfounded, like, I'm sorry, I thought you'd want to fucking fight against the Decepticons. I thought you'd actually want to fucking try to take back our homeworld. And Leo was gonna basically tell him, dude, you and my best friend fucking died fighting this war. Why the fuck would I continue to fight in a war when just more of my own friends are gonna fucking die? Why the fuck should I care at this point? I would rather be a hermit and just continue to cook my own food until I finally rust away. And like naturally these two are gonna go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Thundercracker finally wakes up, sees what's going on, recognizes Leo Prime, realizes that's a big fucking problem, sees that he's basically surrounded, realizing that's a fucking problem, looks at his shoulders, sees his null rays have been completely pulled off of him. That's another fucking problem. Just problems all around. So now he's finally realizing, oh shit, I might be fucked right now. So at this point, since he's still tied up, he finally basically reveals to these four Autobots that he's awake. Before Magnus can even start talking to him, Leo Prime is going to walk up to him and deploy a claw and put it to his fucking face and tell him the only reason why you're not dead right now is because you're unarmed. And unlike you pieces of shit, I don't kill an unarmed opponent. So you better fucking start talking as to why the fuck you are here with a bunch of fucking Autobots. At this point, Thundercracker very much realizing, after everything that he just witnessed, seeing Starscream and Skywarp finally grow the strength to say enough is enough and leave, he tells Leo Prime dead to his face, easy, because I finally made the decision. I'm done. Whatever it is you guys want me to do, I'm in. Well, of course, as soon as he says that, Dreadwing and his aerial unit attack them. And this entire sequence is just Ultra Magnus desperately trying to get Hotshot and Swerve to back him up. But of course, Hotshot is way too eager. He's not taking any orders. And he's just firing at everything and anything in his fucking path. Meanwhile, we got fucking Swerve looking at everything going down, and he's thinking, Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck am I here? Straight freaking out, oh shit, we about to die, cause he's the fucking wuss between the two. So then, Ultra Magnus finally realizes Leo is just kind of minding his own fucking business and just straight up decided not to fucking intervene. If anything, he's just kind of taking up a spot behind a fucking boulder. He's just sitting there chilling. He don't fucking care. Magnus starts screaming out to him you gonna fucking help us? Or are we just gonna be forced to sit here and fucking hope and pray we survive? And Leo's simply just gonna sit there and say, it ultimately don't fucking matter to me. Because as far as I'm fucking concerned, you guys chose to show up here. So why the fuck do I need to get involved in a conflict that I didn't even fucking start? So finally Magnus hits him with the thing that low-key starts snapping Leo out of it. He hits him with the... If it was Optimus saying this to you, you would find every reason in your own soul to get your ass back in the fight. Don't do it for me. Do it for him. Leo thinks about that for a second, pokes his head back out, sees that they're all still distracted, and poor Magnus is getting manhandled by Dreadwing. So finally, Leo walks over and he frees Thundercracker, and before Thundercracker can even remotely start trying to fucking, put his nukes up, Leo tells him, you want to start fighting for our side? Prove it. Take out the small fries. You know how the Decepticons' battle patterns work? Use it to your advantage. Leave the big guy to me. So these two, with a coordinated strike, just straight up start fucking taking out the other Viacons, giving the proper backup that's needed, and Leo's brute strength is thrown head first at Dreadwing, where it goes from Dreadwing straight up beating the dog shit out of Magnus to him getting manhandled by this furry little demon that he ends up calling him. And right before Leo can finish Dreadwing off, Magnus stops him, and Dreadwing takes it as an opportunity to basically flee with his tail between his legs. Leo gets pissed at him, like, why the fuck didn't you let me finish him off? And that's when Thundercracker simply says, because, well, for one, you already bruised his ego. We can use that to our advantage later if he decides to pop up again. And second, if you guys really do want to start trusting me, we need to find Skywarp and Starscream first. Though they're going to argue about it for a couple minutes until Thundercracker reveals to them, listen, I hadn't said anything to Megatron about this yet, but behind closed doors, I was doing some scouting, and I found where the Matrix ended up. So, clearly enough, Megatron was after that, but no one truly knew why. So finally, this is what finally convinces these four, okay, you know what? If he's willing to hand over the information that is going to point us directly to the Matrix, then sure, we got no issues with this. Meanwhile, we finally start to, and like this is where I'm going to stop off because it, like literally, season 1 is going to be like 15 episodes long. I'm pretty sure y'all don't want a whole synopsis of all 15 episodes, so we'll come back to this another time. So season 1's 4th episode comes to an end when we get the scene where Skywarp finds Starscream and Sideburn, and when Sideburn runs out to basically confront Skywarp, Starscream notices Skywarp's symbols are missing, so he runs out and he's asking him, what happened? And Skywarp tells him everything, and Starscream's fucking appalled. Again, like, keep in mind, this is supposed to be my version of Armada Starscream. So Starscream ends up being appalled at this, like, oh my god. Like, Dreadwing actually fucking did that? And, like, flat out, this is the first time where somebody straight up says, yeah, no, he straight up committed a war crime. Like, that wasn't okay. Like, that poor bot, he was not of Cybertron. He was from a different colony world. He had nothing to do with any of this. So, at that point, Sideburn is very much it's kind of starting to dawn on him of, oh shit, I might have gotten too deep in this now. I need to figure out how to run. Well, before they are given a chance to run, Barricade completely surrounds everyone. And as they're surrounded, Skywarp, obviously being one of the quickest ones to be ready to fight, Sideburn, unfortunately, being a moody teenager, he just straight up left fucking everything at home. So he has no means of fighting back. And Starscream, he's still damaged, but he's not going to go down without a fight. Barricade, being the petty little shit that he is, he pumps a shotgun and he shoots Starscream square in the chest. Starscream drops like a sack of potatoes. And at that point, we have dear old Barricade. He's monologuing and talking about how he is going to absolutely enjoy the fact that not only is he going to get a chance to kill that moody teenager, but now he's definitely going to get an opportunity to finally make Starscream his little bitch. But Skywarp, he ain't having it. So Skywarp is going to start fucking firing all willy-nilly, which is what's going to cause all the other Viacons to just start open firing. And at that point, Cyber is trying to drag Starscream back to the fucking ship in hopes that they can get the fucking mortar cannons working. And right when all hope seems lost, Thundercracker is going to fly in and hit everybody with a fucking airstrike. He's going to join Skywarp for this little standoff. Magnus is going to finally get his moment where he's going to swing that big-ass fucking hammer and he's going to straight up send a Viacon's head flying through the fucking air. You know, it's going to be nothing but absolute fucking chaos. Barricade realizing, oh shit, I'm outnumbered. I need to get the fuck out of here. He attempts to turn back into his car mode and drive the fuck off. But, you know, Skywarp, he wasn't happy with the fact that Barricade just straight up shot Starscream out of fucking nowhere. So he decides, you know what, eye for eye, bitch. Hits him square in the chest with a fucking null ray blast. So instead of Barricade getting a chance to drive away, he's forced to start limping home. Because he took a direct hit to the chest that severely damaged him to the point where he can't transform. So yeah, that's got to be embarrassing. So finally, Thundercracker sees what happened to Starscream, and Starscream is just inches away from death. He runs over, and like he starts trying to fucking find something to patch up the wound, and Starscream starts trying to tell the two of them how proud he is of them for finally sticking with him for something more noble. Cyber then remembers, wait a minute, there's a new Seeker body in the ship. You guys think you can take his spark out of this, put it in that? Thundercracker immediately goes, it's going to be a very, very tough process, but I absolutely will give us a shot if it means we had a chance at beating Megatron. So they all go into the ship. They do the whole spark switching thing. What was it called? Spark transfer. They do the spark transfer. Starscream wakes up in the Armada body. He walks out, and he starts looking at his hands like, holy shit, I feel fucked. Like, I feel amazing. Like, and the other Seekers are looking at him like, yeah, you look good, dude. But we don't got time to sit here and admire anything. And that's when Magnus basically tells Thundercracker, reveal to them what you showed us. He walks over to the main console, and this is where this episode comes to an end. He clickety-clacks, and he shows the exact pinged location of the Matrix. And at this point, all of them have basically formulated that we need reinforcements if we're gonna go get the Matrix back. Because at this point, the only thing they're thinking about is just at least getting it away from Megatron. They don't realize that they're already walking towards this universe's fated prime. And that is where episode 4 draws to an end. And that is where I am going to stop for this session. And I'm going to go ahead and ask everybody here, how are you guys feeling about Rebirth Season 1 so far?
Looking forward to it. Straight into my veins right now.
Whiskey, got anything for me?
What?
Do you have any feedback?
That was peak, bro.
I'll take it. Good. Thoughts so far?
Low key, I'm not gonna lie. It's low key making me really want to start with my own series as well, man.
Well, I hope and pray that you will at least consider allowing me to help you with it.
Of course, exactly. What the fuck?
You know, it's definitely going to be an intense series. It's
Yes.
not gonna be,
Look at it like this. I'm going for something that's going to be a mix of TFP and IDW.
No, because imagine your ass gets beat the fuck up and then slaughtered on top of that when you didn't even do nothing. You're not even a part of a war.
Yeah, exactly. Just straight up, I'm allowing the Decepticons to just straight up commit war crimes. Like, I'm making these versions of the Decepticons so unbelievably despicable. Like, I want y'all to absolutely despise these Decepticons.
It's straight up like just them being just terrorists.
Basically.
It's kinda
No,
like-
Nariko, barricade cannot fly.
It's kind of like Skeletor and his crew, where they're just terrorists as well.
Basically. Drift, you there, bro?
Hey,
Drip
I'm
is
here.
too
Sorry, I
busy
had to
drip.
take out the trash.
Please tell me you heard at least some of that.
Oh no, I heard a majority of it. I've only been gone a couple of minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank God. I was about to say, please don't make me have to re-explain any of that.
Nah, taking the trash out shouldn't have taken that long. I've only been gone.
All right, so feedback. Feedback. How we feeling?
I mean, I think overall it seems like a very cool storyline, but my main challenge that I foresee is just stop motion animating it all.
Yeah. I'm not going to reveal who I'm already talking to about it, but just know, I feel like when it comes to the stop motion animation, we're gonna be in good hands. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter for right now. Also, please tell me the Decepticons have personalities in this one, other than just one-dimensional villains. Yes, there's going to be actual personalities with the Decepticons this time around.
No
Like,
way.
you just got a small taste of Dreadwing's personality in this. He is a sick, sadistic bastard. He literally cannot. I just got here and whisk you here.
He's a descendant from Hitler. Oh, yeah, I'm here. What's up?
But so yeah, basically like what he said. If Hitler was a transformer, that's basically Dreadwing for at the moment, at least.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of making some decisions on how he's gonna be for right now. But as it stands, obviously, as you can see, the Seekers this time around, they're not the typical Seekers you're used to. They're actually going to be the catalyst to what Sideburns' own influence is going to do for the rest of the series. And on top of that, obviously, I brought in Leo Prime, where he's going to be the Autobots muscle, but I also add in the fact that he had personal ties with Ultra Magnus and Optimus Prime, so therefore he's got some serious fucking skin in this game. But since he really just wanted to be at peace finally and didn't want to fight anymore, he secluded himself. And obviously, Megatron is a grumpy old man.
I'm sorry. I'm watching a bunch of Chinese women react to the Bumblebee movie.
Huh?
Hey, sir, handle it real quick. I'll be right back.
Wait, handle what?
My hand. This
Where's
is
the other one?
My hand's black. Well, actually, it's brown, but we call it black because I'm black. I
Interesting.
don't fucking know. I don't fucking know.
I just want to see more of the script. That's all I want to see.
Oh yes.
This makes me really miss my my multiverse idea that I had in 2018 or whatever.
Do you not remember it?
No, I do remember. I have the first episode script and I have the intro that I made for it still, but I didn't really do anything with it.
No, I did straight up tell him, because the final season for Rebirth is going to be a multiverse season. So a lot of people who originally had ideas of their own but really didn't have a chance to put it out there, Rebirth is going to be your chance to get it out there.
Wait, deadass?
Yes, but like don't think this is gonna happen immediately. This like it's gonna take some time for this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I've known about the whole thing with Rebirth for like months.
This is the first time that Acer is hearing anything officially about how the story is gonna go.
I'm not gonna lie though, because like I don't know, I may be like one of the few people that's done this, but instead of me, I originally had a plan to do a series, but then I was like, you know what? What if I did something different? What if I did something different? And oh wow, you look great. I like your beard. You have a nice beard. But I was probably doing like a movie series. It was gonna be kind of like a Rise type of series, you know? And like
Okay.
if I wanted to do like animation, I first decided to try to email Glitch Studios. You don't know them, you know they do Amazing Digital Circus.
I know. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, but I guess with all that backlash of like that fucking dude saying that N word like a few years ago, or shit like that, guess they ain't really responding right now. Kind of wish they did, please. But even if they did, I don't know if they would really even be able to do a Transformers movie.
Are you
So
talking
I
about
was
the
like,
people who are doing the Transformers Prime stuff?
huh?
Because I know there was the guy who voiced Optimus Prime was like a huge problem. Or like, is that who you're talking about?
No, the dude like who's like apparently
Awesome.
like some dude is like receiving death threats
Oh, you
because
do?
he said the N-word a few years ago, and
Oh
like
damn!
he plays as Jackson in Digital Circus, but
Oh, I'm gonna go pick it up.
I'm probably feeling like I'm trying to like see if I can like contact anybody who does like very good stop motion and is willing to do like an hour and 55 or 2 hour and 10-minute movie about like trans.
Yeah, wake me up and I'll come with you.
Oh,
Yeah, because like I have like the whole layout of like the movie in my mind right now. I have like the whole layout and everything. I just want to like I'm just need the time to like write it down. And if somebody is willing to look at it, you know, I'm gonna send it to them, of course. And if they look at it, you know, see if we can like get something going, you know.
Say less, send it to me, but all I'm gonna say is if you're open and praying that I am going to actually do anything with your stuff, uh, legit, the only way that's gonna happen is if when I'm actually at the final season, which that's not happening until season 6.
Right.
So
Because
like, I just don't want you to get like all sorts of like attached to the whole idea of me possibly taking your shit and bringing it to life. When the reality of it is, I'm probably not going to get to it until like fucking 2032.
right, because like I'm over here like seeing if like could I like get it animated first or no, like start from something small. Could I get like a stop motion team to do it first, you know? Just like save a bunch of money and like find like some people who are willing to like do that, anything, you know, just anything because like this movie is kind of like a mixture between Bumblebee and '07. Pretty much.
Ooh, ooh. You know what? You need to shoot me a DM with more details.
Yeah. Now I can
Because,
explain one scene though. I can explain one scene.
yeah, go ahead and explain at
Okay.
least one scene,
Now,
but anything else, send it to me in a DM. I want to know.
now, even though we agree not to talk about this movie because it sucks ass, Pacific Rim 2, that scene where they were like in like that ice area.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically, right? So continuing from a special fight that is a reference to G1, but I'm not gonna say it, but you know, then you might already know. In the damn. Anyways, so yeah, so we have Soundwave, Knockout, Starscream, and it's gonna be Dropkick, but since he's G1 to fucking what's that dude's name? Battle Trap. Since it's like kind of like his Battle Trap, like G1 design, I'm gonna just call him Battle Trap.
Okay.
And we're gonna have Frenzy, Rumble, Ravage, and Laserbeak. Okay, we're gonna have them and Megatron as well. So there's this big base that Sector 7 knows about, And that big base in that snowy tundra is where the Allspark is kept. Yes, okay. We're gonna have the Allspark artifact in this movie. Okay, and we're gonna have this big fuck ass plane, kind of like in Revenge of the Fallen, where you see Optimus skydiving as he's transforming midair. We're gonna have that in the movie. Okay, so as he's rolling out, we have Optimus, Bumblebee, Ratchet, Ironhide, Jazz, and RC. Okay, Bumblebee is gonna have his hammer that you see from the last night. Puppy. He's gonna have his hammer that you see in the last night, and he's gonna be riding on top of Optimus as he's still in his truck mode. And as he lets go, you see that classic transformation. All of that. Skydive down, and then it leads to this big climactic fight. I don't know what music is gonna be playing. Probably copyrighted. Hopefully not. And as we see the Autobots and the Decepticons duking it out, we see Megatron and Optimus. Megatron has his special purple mace, the chain with the ball, the spikes and all that. And we're going to have Optimus whip out his axe. Okay, he's going to whip it out for the second time. Keep that in mind. And as that's going on, they're going to have this big climactic clash. And eventually, fast forwarding, because I don't want to spoil anything, Megatron ends up breaking into that base and stealing the cube. And then him and the rest of the Decepticons fly out. And I'm not going to explain why, because like I said, it's a big spoiler. But Optimus is going to have some big problems, and he's going to really start doubting himself, kind of at a suicidal type of moment, but not really there, to where he decides to just run off not run off because that's Kitty, what the fuck, but he decides to drive off somewhere as him and the rest of the Autobots and the US military, because this is America, fuck yeah. Yeah, and oh damn it, he rolled his eyes. Damn it. Okay, so yeah, Optimus is going to be driving off somewhere feeling guilt, heavy guilt. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna really say. But everything else, I'm gonna send you a DM about it though. Trust me though. Just let me get started with the full screenplay, and I will gladly send it to you. I will gladly send it to anybody who really even wants it, anybody.
Okay.
Oh fuck, I'm out of breath. But yeah, here we go.
But yeah, no, that sounds really, really awesome.
Yes.
But yeah, so season 1 of Rebirth, like I stated, Rebirth just as a whole, like I said, tone-wise, is basically going to mix a lot of the aspects of TFP with a lot of the aspects of IDW. Where, obviously there's going to be a lot, there's going to be plenty of lighthearted moments, plenty of moments where the characters are going to crack jokes and say some, and they're going to have happy-go-lucky moments. But when it gets dark, okay.
I will. Oh, go ahead.
I will reveal one thing about how season 1 is going to end. Just right quick. I'm just going to reveal this one real quick, and then I'm done. Season 1 is going to end with one Autobot missing a limb.
Ooh, spooky.
Again, that's a detail that only very specific amounts of people know which Autobot this is. That's going to that's going to end up losing the limb. But for those who don't know anything about Rebirth and anything that's going on with it, there's your only tiny hint towards how season 1 is going to end. One specific Autobot is going to be missing an arm.
Nitro Zeus. When's it playing? No, he's not.
Why would you immediately say a Decepticon when I said an Autobot?
I don't know. I just love saying the name Nitro Zeus. It's so retarded. I love it.
So, You didn't know. R word is one word I will not allow in any stream that I'm running.
Oh, okay. My fault.
So
It's
no,
still-
you're good. You didn't know. I should have warned you. But yeah, no, like that's one word I will not tolerate.
Okay, I will rephrase. He is so silly cotilly.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, yeah, I think that's generally about it as far as anything else that I'm willing to reveal. Um, yeah, let's talk toys. Um, what's one thing that what's one figure that we're all definitely looking forward to seeing in video reviews?
Indeed. Hmm. I have.
Hey, sir.
Huh?
Basically, you alive?
I'm alive.
Oh, you were poking. My fault. I didn't know you was doing.
No. I'm alive. I zoned out for a second.
He was listening to too much peak. He needed to take a minute.
Sorry, I'm still reacting to those Asian girls reacting to Bumblebee.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Gareth, you were gonna say something?
No, what I was going to say before was about your series. Honestly, since you're doing the whole multiverse, with all the information that we have available about Reactivate, I feel like you need to actually do it justice and create your own multiverse based on all the leaks.
Okay,
Reactivate it.
You know what? How about this? I'll give you guys one more treat. The big final fight for the last season of Rebirth. The big final fight. I'm going to utilize the Reactivate characters.
The reactivate.
Let's
100% fully intend to have all those characters some level of time in the sun. Because again, it's supposed to be a multiverse season. Yes, technically speaking, I'm trying not to have season 6 be super long because, let's face it, there's only so many different things I can do, and I want to try and focus on more pre-established universes before I really start diving into fan universes. But I am going to dive into the fan universes because that's where a lot more of the whole this is supposed to be the Transformers multiverse. Anything can happen sort of thing, you know? So the fact that Drift brought that up, that kind of forced my hand to reveal that actually is something I'm planning. I think the only universe that I have flat out stated I'm not even remotely going to be showing as a full-blown episode is the Bayverse. And the reason why is because aesthetically it clashes too much. Like, let's face it, the universe where it's a bunch of live-action junk piles running around with a actually clear as day that's supposed to be a robot that turns into a truck. Like, you see what I mean? Now that said, the Bayverse Autobots will actually make an appearance in the final fight.
Damn.
I think I meant to say Bayverse. Basically, they will show up in the final fight, but I'm not putting like over amounts of emphasis on them. And then on top of that, the multiverse season is already going to be so wild and so wacky that the moment I start doing it, I already know for a fact things are going to explode in ways that I am simply not going to be fully prepared for until I have finally gotten to the writing stage for it.
You know what? I think I might have something.
But yeah, just know that season 6, that is where a lot of you are really going to love me.
I'm excited.
Well, okay. I'm also going to say this real quick. No, absolutely not. His players will be not go anywhere near my stuff. Because every single time I've mentioned the multiverse thing, somebody always goes, "Wait, you're also going to do something with Kiss players? Please tell me you're not doing that." So I'm making that clear. No Kiss players.
If you do, just have a bomb go off in the universe that erases it.
I'm trying not to spoil too much. But yeah, no, like joke aside, there's that again. I'm trying not to talk too much about anything else. Because so like the insanity that I have planned for Rebirth, and I've just been struggling to get it all written down. Like once I have everything ready to go, because the way I see it, I'm not filming a single thing for Rebirth's first season until I have at least written season 1. And then obviously at that point, as I'm doing filming for season 1, I'm also on the side going to be doing the writing for season 2 and 3 and all that. Just I don't want to start filming until I have a set in stone script and a set in stone storyboard so that everyone knows precisely what we're doing. I just sent a photo.
I did.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Ooh. Hold on, what? What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, how?
Bumby Studios had released those on their Patreon January 5th, and I was thinking about making some of those available to my shop, but I also think making like 10 of those for your thing so you can have at least disposable cast, no name cast.
Oh my lord. I mean, I won't say no. I'm afraid I'm gonna break these things. Oh my god, these look so. So am I allowed to actually reveal what these are?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so what Drake just sent me, he sent me what basically I think this is supposed to be the trackers from TF1, but as
Yeah.
physical transforming figures.
Yeah.
This looks dope. Like if I could get quite a few of these, oh my. Like obviously I wouldn't be able to use these right away, but the moment I start filming the parts where it's like the aerial units, oh, these are gonna look so good. Plus, it beats having to use a fucking computer system to have to clone a bunch of air Viacons.
I'll probably buy up some PETG and so it's really really durable plastic. It's better than PLA. It's second to ABS, which is what Hasbro uses for their injection molded parts.
And so again, is this so? So did you make this, or is this something that's just going up for sale on Fun B?
No, this is files that I can make right now.
We don't need to have a conversation later.
It was something I had already planned on releasing to my shop, but if it's something that I think you would actually use really good with your series, because the biggest problem that TF Prime solved was having the Viacons be expendable, and you could have epic battles without killing any good characters, which is what I think the Bayverse did terrible. They should have had disposable characters, instead of killing off like 3 main characters each movie. But I think it would be a no-brainer to have like a Viacon put in. And I think those would work as Viacons, that you can have them in the background or in a fight. And maybe I can like adjust some things about them so that way you can tear them apart. Give them like little spine details so it looks like they got decapitated.
Ooh. Yeah, the things that I'm going to be able to do with these things. Oh. Yeah, I'm. Ooh. I need it. I needs it.
I don't know why, but I want Bruno Mars to make a song about buffalo flavored Cheez-Its.
Fuck.
What?
It's been something that's been on my mind recently.
I beg your finest pardon?
Okay, Whiskey, I have a very, very serious question to ask you.
What's up, my man?
Have you been hanging out with J-Tank too much?
Sniffing
all the glue.
Now since you just reminded me, I have not talked to JJ in a hot minute.
No, not JJ, J-Tank.
J-Tank? Oh, J-Tank. Hold on, J-Tank. Who the fuck is that?
Y'all, how do I answer this?
Your pocket Canadian?
He wouldn't understand the joke.
I would not.
Out of context, that sounds horrible.
It really does, yeah. Pocket Canadian. Fuck.
Basically, so J-Tank is somebody that we know where he is, to put it nicely, he's very hyperactive.
Ooh, okay.
And he tends to say some of the wildest shit you've ever heard. Like, his most recent, like, wacky ass thing is apparently he loves to say, "I love eating crayons."
Does he have like marine friends?
Okay.
No idea, dude.
I mean, I ain't gonna yes, I do. But like, crayons is a new one.
Yeah, like, I'm trying not to be judgmental, but bro, like, if it was like a one-time thing to get a laugh out of people, I could kind of understand that. But when it's something he's been saying for fucking weeks on end, at that point, I need to be very, very, very concerned for his mental health.
Yeah, like, how is he still alive?
The crayons keep him sustained. That's how.
Oh, okay. So he just has Crayola in his bloodstream.
Apparently. Yeah, no matter how many times we tell him, dude, you need to chill, he he just piles it back on.
He's gonna send a video one day of him just sitting in a room, just in his underwear, eating crayons covered in glue.
I feel like I've seen that on Instagram.
He just, I don't. Y'all, I'm scared for him.
I'm kind of scared too, and I don't even know the fucker.
Anyways, the point I was getting at was, so since he's such a hyperactive individual, I made a joke at one point where I'm like, you know what, man, if I really need to scare somebody, I just got to throw you at them. And then I found out that he's significantly shorter than me, so I started saying, "Oh, okay."
So that would be easier for you to pick up. Okay.
And then all of a sudden, it evolved from me just randomly throwing at him to throws pocket Canadian.
Pocket Canadian. I love that so much.
And thus, a tradition was born.
You know, bro, so next time somebody tries to start shit with me, bro, I'm just throwing my pocket Canadian.
He's my pocket Canadian. Back off.
You got to get your own.
I'm black, so I'm obligated to steal. So he's mine now.
Hey, no.
Oh my!
It's too late. I already did it.
No.
It's like how Spider-Man.
No. What? That is not how. No. That is not how this works. All right, he is my pocket Canadian. Okay, back it up.
No,
I'll let you. I will let you use him every so often. That's fine. But if you just go, all right, take him, we don't have a problem, bro.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, though, like you see this skin complexion, like he is yours. That is entirely true. But the thing is, though, with my species, we don't abide. I said obey. What the fuck? Oh my god. We don't obey by those rules. Thank you. Okay, there. I need to go back to school.
See, even if that was the case, bruh, no.
Yeah, I stole him. I'm sorry. He's already in my basement.
Well, I'm getting him back. Fuck you.
You don't know where.
Living in his apartment walls.
Yeah, he's living in my one dude's apartment walls. Good luck getting past him. He's an actual fucking CO.
He's a unit.
I'm an alien, not the Mexican, but like I'm an
brother. Brother.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I got special advanced technologists.
He's gonna get us canceled one of these days, I swear.
I think I already am canceled.
I hear this kind of shit at work all the time.
You don't want to hear this shit I say at work. Trust.
Oh.
I think I am canceled in like a different continent somewhere. I don't know. I think Antarctica. I might have, maybe.
Them damn penguins.
Them damn penguins. It's a racial term for penguins. Let's see. Well, they are black.
They're also white.
Whoa.
And yellow.
Let's pump the brakes a little bit on that.
Okay.
Again, he's gonna get us killed one of these. He's gonna get us canceled one of these days.
No. I would never. No. Maybe. No.
We're just minding our own business, and then we get a bunch of DMs from a bunch of angry people. Like, who are you?
A bunch of angry Twitters. Also, I hate this figure. I don't like this figure. This figure sucks.
But is that Studio Series?
Hatchet,
right?
Yes.
Oh, you only have one of the three of them? Yeah, bro. All three of them suck.
Oh, really?
They're all bad, like tragically bad.
Like they are tragically bad. Like it is. Like it's like all three of them are so bad. It's honestly kind of funny in a sad way.
Yeah, it really is. I'm just leaving them in. If I was to get all of them, I'm just leaving them in their truck modes, and that's it.
Honestly, yeah, they're bad, but I think they were executed as well as you could with the budget, unless you were like the third party whoever's making those third-party masterpiece scale ones, they're like $200.
Yeah, you could probably make them perfect on like a Voyager budget, but who's buying the dreads for Voyager price?
Nobody.
I would.
Never mind. Okay. I guess I gotta retract my statement. I wouldn't.
I only wanted them because it's a completionist type deal. I have like a bunch of like berserkers from TLK that I have as like the dreads from Dark and Moon. And that
Wait,
one.
did any of y'all go to TFCOC this year?
I beg your pardon?
TFCOC.
I've not been
This
to a
March.
single TFCon, unfortunately. I want to go.
I have been to TFCon. I was at TFCon Chicago last year.
Oh,
I am
okay.
planning on going to.
You know what, BC? You would have seen me in TFCOC Chicago, but we decided to go to LA, so it saved us more time to save money, and never been to LA, so.
I got a friend in LA I've been meaning to go visit for a while. I just haven't had like the time or the immediate funds for it.
I would have loved to go to TFCon LA. There's just one problem. I don't do long trips.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that whole plane ride, because I live in Tennessee.
That plane ride's gonna fucking suck, bro.
It was like the whole time me and my girlfriend, we was really kind of like just like sleeping on each other, but then I just remembered she gave me a Valentine's Day present and it was a Lego. So yeah, that made up 12 minutes out of 8 hours. So that was nice. But that whole other time though, like I don't know, like it was just hard for me to like really kind of like sleep properly because like you're just in like this just one like little space, and we're like in a Southwest Airlines, and I'm over here just like trying to like find a good way to like.
You weren't tired enough. If you couldn't sleep anywhere,
No,
you weren't tired enough.
Like I guess I wasn't. I don't know. Like I was feeling exhausted or something
Bro.
like that. Like
If you're
I tried.
tired
I
enough, you'll
slept on
sleep
her. I was in the middle, right? I was sleeping on her. Woke up. I slept on my mom, and then it was just back and forth. Like I was over here looking like a. But other than that, though, like I don't know.
Clip
It
that.
just
Clip that. Repost that.
Man, I think the last time I got on a plane was to go to basic training. And that was 9.5 years
I
ago.
think that's gonna be my first time ever being on a plane.
I've been on a
Plane
plane
rides
quite a
are
bit.
not terrible. It's just airport. I don't like crowded spaces too much.
Yeah.
I think it's another reason that kept me from like wanting to go to like big conventions is like I'm not crazy about crowded venues.
yeah.
And like I already have a very low social battery, so like being in a big crowded venue is gonna be like, okay, cool. I'll be good for maybe an hour, and then I'm gonna want to go and hide from everybody for like 5 days.
Like
Oh yeah.
sometimes-
See, if you go to a con with me, yeah, you're not gonna have that as an option.
I will look incredibly grumpy the entire. They're like, is he mad? Like, no, he's just tired.
Yeah, he hasn't had his breakfast yet.
Yeah, exactly. I'd be sitting there like, I promise y'all, he ain't mad. Like, I swear to God, he ain't mad.
I still gotta buy the tickets for Orlando for the TFCon. I gotta buy a ticket for me and my buddy.
I do kind of want to go to like this year in Orlando because like I do know some people who are going. I know my friend Aiden is going. I know Maddie is going.
Who?
I don't know who any of those people are.
Maddie.
Dang, you know Maddie, bro.
Okay, I'm trying to make sure that it is the Maddie that I know.
Yeah, she's been in here, bro. But yeah, she's going. Frankie fuck. Primus the creator is going. Mitch is going. MP Cons. That's all I know.
Well, I hope you guys have fun either way, because the whole entire thing just sounds like it's a lot of fun, but at the same time, I just yeah.
No, because like for
I'm
me,
gonna be
though,
making
like
some shirts.
this year in March was like my first time ever going really to a convention in general. And like as soon as I like walked into the dealer room, I'm over here like some bratty teenage boy looking at his new fresh pair of tits. Like I'm over here looking around
I
like,
beg your pardon.
That's a descriptor.
whoa. Oh my god. And I'm just seeing figures that I've never even seen before. I never even knew existed. I'm over here seeing the giant orange butthole Unicron. I'm over here seeing the freaking divorce class Metroplex.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm over here just looking around. I can't concentrate. I'm looking at all different directions. I'm over here looking like I'm like forming a shape. I'm over here forming a fucking hexagon. And I'm just looking at like 50 figures like right in front of me. And out of that whole time, I didn't get anything that was on my list.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen, bro.
That's like an average con experience in general.
Yeah, because I got everything that wasn't on my list. Out of everything that was on my list, I got everything other than that.
That's
Somehow.
hysterical.
That is like I paid
Pretty much-
like 65 for the last night hot rod from Studio Series, the new Byway Bumblebee from Age of Consent.
I
those
beg
seven-
You consent.
Yo. That's fucking crazy.
I got 07 Optimus. I got Master Penis Optimus from Bumblebee movie.
I beg your
And,
pardon, sir.
I also got the Hot Wheels. The Hot Wheels. Fuck, nigga, spit it out. The Hot Wheels. Optimus and Bumblebee. What else?
Yo, we could not bring whiskey on the JJ show ever.
Why not? I promise I'll be civilized.
Oh. Yo.
Yo, who's crying?
He would give JJ an aneurysm on the Energon 10.
No, I would not.
Nah, Narika, with how much they focus on that in the movie, yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of one of the main. Yeah.
Context. The reason why that was so funny to me was because I literally just recently crashed out on a bunch of Babers fans. Where they all sat there and tried to tell me that it was perfect and there's nothing wrong with it. And the first thing I said was defend the Romeo and Juliet law.
No, because
they were silent.
I'm gonna need you to tell me how we have this big ass budget studio, ILM, Paramount Penis, fucking Michael Bitch, like everybody in the studio working on this movie. You even decided nobody decided to say no, let's not add that. No, you decided to put this in here. And out of everybody in the fucking studio, it took Amazon Prime to point the shit out that all that shit was false.
Also, if you watch the CinemaSins video talking about Age of Extinction, they have the wrong statue card in there too.
The wrong, like, How do you do that, bro?
Like it, like not only are they defending something that it's like
That's not even fucking.
it's very weird to defend. The only reason you could even possibly defend that is like a high school relationship.
Why not
Even
just
then.
make it a high school relationship?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Why the fuck didn't they just do that?
Why does he have to be this grown ass adult?
Yeah, like they could have made them both high schoolers or both young adults. Cut out the part with the statute and nothing would have changed.
Exactly. Like, what was the point of it? Like, what did that add to anything to the story?
One of the writers needs, or not one of them, some of them need to have their drives checked.
No, you want to know who specifically needs their hard drive checked in this regard?
Michael
Lorenzo.
Bay.
Michael Bay.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Because like
Why? Because of very, very specific things that were revealed that I will not go into here because I have a very strict no politics rule.
yeah, it's true. Yeah, him having the constant joke about sex and balls and Victoria's Secret models. Yeah, it's kind of overdoing it.
Oh, you thought that was overdoing it?
Yeah, there's a lot of things in the Bay films that are like wicked overkill.
Yeah, like what was the point of wheelie humping Megan? Like, I understand it's Megan Fox, but like,
Yo, like even there are people who will still avidly defend the twins.
Whiskey telling you a goon without actually telling me you a goon.
Bumblebee movie RC and Soundwave.
Huh?
What?
I said what I said. Bumblebee movie RC and Soundwave.
You know, respect.
Exactly. I don't care. I would sleep on a pillow made out of its auto-tune voice. I don't care that RC is a transgender. I'm still smashing.
What?
You know that?
IDW only.
Yeah, I just found that out like 2 days ago. Apparently, all the female Transformers are transgender.
Okay, not all of them are. Like, if it was written by Simon Furman, he would not take it as gospel. Because proven time and time again, he does not know how to write female characters.
Bay vs. Wheeljack looks so fucking weird. I don't like him.
I thought it made sense.
I think the issue with Bay vs. Wheeljack is the ugly fucking design they gave him.
Yes, like I don't
Well, that's
want to
also,
see
like-
Albert Einstein.
Show me your hard drive. Show me
I think they're all
your
hard.
hard drive.
No, wait a minute.
Wait.
Albert got some thick thighs. He has thick thighs.
Show me your fucking hard drive.
Mariko, what are you? I have.
Shit,
You know, I don't want to know.
Come on.
I've
many
learned
questions. The first
I-
one
I
is
don't
why.
I have questions.
Chocolate got some thick thighs. That's all I gotta say. You know.
Thick thighs save lives.
Hey, Whiskey, do us all a favor real quick. Keep it in your pants, bro.
I can't. It's already out.
God
Can't
damn it.
control it. Yeah, can't control it, bro. It's a BBC. You know how they act.
Good lord. Oh,
Okay, told me I'm scared.
For you who don't know, that stands for British Broadcasting Channel.
Oh, you got a license for that? That's
You got a TV license for that?
When did this turn into an adult version of Bluey?
Loki, I don't know. Anything is possible with Kim.
Nariko, you're. No, I'm not even gonna try to argue with you on that. Just no.
I just realized Mirage said,
Nariko.
Beast Optimist.
Nariko, I'm gonna need Narco, I'm gonna need you to do me a favor real quick. I'm gonna need you to go to the Discord server, right? Go to the stream time channel. I'm gonna need you to click that link, and I'm gonna need you to bring your stupid ass in here so that we can properly roast the shit out of you for the stupid shit that's coming out your mouth right now.
Hold on, everyone in the Bumblebee
By the
movie
way,
is hot, and I
PCs,
stand by it. I agree.
Speaking of the Discord, how come no one commented on my childhood trauma creation center that I posted today?
Shit.
Hang on a minute.
I'm gonna need to go look at that then because I'm pretty sure I saw it, but I was already like stupid fucking busy, so I didn't get a chance to react to anything.
I see this. I like this. I want this.
It was in the Transformers section. It was at 4:22 p.m.
Hold on, give me a second.
Fuck! I wish Hasbro would actually make these sets a thing.
You know what? Lego needs to do like Speed Champion 07 like vehicles from Transformers.
You know what Lego needs to do? Lower their damn prices.
That
Yeah.
too, yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot of the biggest reason why I don't buy.
And bring back Bionicle.
Wait. Is this supposed to be the Dead Prime thing?
Yeah, it's the deathbed.
Yeah, now I know exactly why I didn't comment on it, you fucking...
I was gonna say, I know why BC didn't say anything. I think when I looked at it, I was either... No, I think I was still asleep when you sent this, and I only saw it whenever I was out at the store.
Excuse me. I'm gonna take these gummy worms back downstairs. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Yo.
Mariko.
Oh, hey, boss man, what's up?
Give me the hard drive.
Yeah,
Oh, it's the Rage Baiter.
What?
Show me the fucking hard drive.
Well, you see...
Well, you see, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way is you just hand it over very calmly, and we simply go through it and wipe it the fuck out. Or we could do this the hard way, where we all jump you and take it from you. Which would you rather? Mookie, hand me the sniper rifle.
Shit,
Whenever you said we can do this the easy way or the hard way, just brought me back to the Boondocks.
They brought you back to what?
The one cartoon from Cartoon Network, the Boondocks.
Oh, the Boondocks one?
Yeah. And they were doing that Chris Hansen parody.
And gunshot. Gunshot.
Michael Jackson?
Someone quickly punch him. Because unfortunately I can't do anything right now.
Oh, wait. All right, go. I'm going to need you to get up here. Ow! Now. That didn't do what I wanted. Get. Okay. We need a new tactic.
Because Hitler has a big dick, but he just doesn't know yet. Anyways, what's up?
Everybody on 3, we don't jump Nariko, alright?
Okay.
What?
Guys.
Alright, ready? Everybody, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, like I
Did I possess the nigga?
he might have been. He might have been.
But look at this. You can't look at this and tell me you wouldn't smash.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
Because
would
I'm
smash
big.
actually.
I am not and have never claimed to be robosexual.
I mean, you know, if that's what you're into, you know, no judgment from me.
You know what? You know
Oh, no,
what?
there's absolutely
Hold
judgment.
on.
No.
No, hold on. Nariko,
What?
Transformers 1.
What? Where?
Turn around. Turn around. It's right behind you. Pookie, kick him in the ass.
All right.
I grabbed a piece of his butt cheek, but he doesn't know it yet.
You gonna give us that hard drive now?
No! My hard drive will never be removed to the world!
Oh, hey, here's this hard drive.
What?
And I'm taking it and I'm currently working on wiping it out.
Robo Frenzy. Distract them. Please. God damn it.
You know, I just realized Soundwave is just a big buff nigga that's constantly giving birth.
I have this. I'm so confuzzled.
I don't
No,
like
because,
that.
He always has, because he's always has kids inside of him. Pause. And like, he's constantly giving birth.
Mirage, you got something to share, my guy?
Valid. That's pretty valid of you, Mirage.
Hey,
Awesome.
wait. Hold on. He's on to something, though. The Mexican is on to something.
Narco, did I tell you to get up?
Oh, yeah.
Like, let's be for real. He's on to something. Or he's on something. It doesn't matter. He's on to something.
Mirage, I'm gonna need you to explain yourself with that.
Talk about her thighs. He'll understand.
This is wild.
See, you're not onto something. You're on something.
I honestly don't know what I expected, but like
This just went like way off.
I caused like 15 war crimes during
This is why, DNA gets a little jealous, because I feel like they don't get to participate in this mockery. They're just over there in their design room and not being in a live stream like this and having weird discussions on which robot you'd like to bang. Which I say none.
If a short person was to smoke, would they get high or medium?
Bro, I have asked that question so many times.
Did you get an answer?
No, I still haven't. The short people won't answer me.
Damn it.
What about short people?
Well, you could have asked my ex that question, but she was too busy going to Five Guys too literally.
What's the difference between a black guy's dad and a boomerang? The boomerang comes back.
honey, whenever short people smoke, do they get high or medium?
I'll punch you in the face.
Narco.
Yeah.
Rock kick.
What?
Rock kick.
Hey, guys, here's the blast of the past. What's the shape of Italy?
A penis. I'm sorry, I don't know.
Is that how the freaking joke went on Xbox 360?
What's the shape of it?
No, because it would be like a boot or a kick. Something like that. And then they kick you from the party.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like what do you do with a soccer ball?
Soccer ball, you kick it. Yeah.
Yeah, you kick it and then they freaking kick you and then call you.
And then they just kick you and then they laugh at your ass.
She'll return momentarily.
My cousin's friends.
Yeah. So then, if that's the case, what's one thing that we're always doing with Nariko?
Penis. Or kick.
We're kicking his ass.
Oh, yeah. Definitely not the first thing I say.
Now Baber's Prime is gonna kick his butt.
I went abracadabra. Abracadabra.
Oh shit.
And he's just out.
Do y'all ever think that Shockwave? Do y'all ever think that Shockwave may think of himself as a female because he has big boobies?
He is too logical to think of anything.
So that's a yes.
No, he would not even remotely bother with such a fucking question.
Wait. What was the question?
I said, do you think that Shockwave would ever think that he's a woman because he has big boobies?
I don't think Transformers would have the concept.
I'm so confuffled at this point. Let's just move on. I want to get off this topic, please.
Josh, honey, can you move your car?
Not yet.
So, since we're asking weird questions, I've got a weird question for you. All of you specifically.
Oh, god damn it.
Can't wait to
So,
hear it.
I've always wondered this, but whenever I was watching Transformers the movie, I've always just wondered this. I don't know if it's just me, but did anyone ever see the weird tension between Daniel and Marcy?
Yeah.
Like a romantic thing?
Yeah.
Because it always made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, that was that. Oh,
Yeah. I kind of seen that as well.
I have so many questions.
Yeah, because I forgot about it, but then you brought it up, and I was like, you know what, you're right. Yeah.
I mean, we got a transforming figure of that in Titan's Return.
Transgenders, Women in Disguise, Episode 1.
Thanks, Justin.
It's not. That wasn't in the '86 film. That was in the cartoon.
Was it? I gotta rewatch it again.
Yeah, Anyways, it's getting late for me, and we've been on for a while, so I think I'm finally gonna go ahead and just end this stream. Thank you to everybody who chose to show up. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that showed up in the comment section. Y'all are real ones. And yeah, this was a fun little stream.
Fun is definitely a word.
Yeah, the Sythen Lounge is definitely weird. But hey, it's what makes it unique. Yeah. There's no need for intros. I'm just gonna go ahead and say maybe we'll be back next week. Maybe we won't. I don't know. It all depends on JJ at this point. Yeah. Bye.
Chicken.